I'm pumped for this. I'm ready to go. Here we go. I've got Veigh Malow coming to talk to us about music and why she's got a chessboard on the wall behind her any minute now after this.
Keep on, don't stop. Keep on, don't stop. Keep on, don't stop.
Right, so good to have you here. I've been wanting to talk to you for ages, actually. I have to say that.
Thanks for inviting me. Excited to be here.
We have a lot of people on. I say we. That's the royal we. Me. I've had a lot of people guests on here, but and some I'm more excited about than others. And you, I'm very, very excited to speak to. You make the best kind of alt pop. Really is so infectious, so catchy.
Thanks.
Where do you get it all from? Where did it start? Where does it start to percolate from?
So I actually write the songs with my guitarist together because I wanted to have more guitar based and more some indie rock vibes. And as I just play the piano, I tend to write melancholic stuff, and I wanted to be a little bit more upbeat sometimes. And we just start, we meet together. He's bringing some chords or riffs, and I just sing melodies over it. And I'm really good at strong melodies, I think. So this is working really good. And we did like 3 EPs now together, writing all the songs, with guitar and vocals first. And then we do some little pre-recordings at our home studio and get into the bigger studio with the songs. Yeah, so
fantastic, absolutely
that's
fantastic.
How it
works. so by your own admission there, if you sat down to write a song on a piano, you sort of descend into sort of melancholy mood quite quickly, do you? You sort of like
I think so. It's more getting to ballad songs and melancholic stuff. It's just because of the piano. I think it's a different instrument than a guitar. And
what's your favorite chord on the piano? Favorite chord on the piano?
B flat minor.
B flat minor.
Yeah. I love this one.
There's probably a joke associated with that. You could probably work that backwards. There was something about it was A flat minor, wasn't it? That was the joke when you were a kid. It's like, what happens if a piano falls on a minor, down a minor, A flat, you get A flat minor. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I didn't get know this.
But B flat minor. Yeah. No. That's a nice chord. That's a nice chord. It has lovely progressions from it as well, doesn't it? Do you find when you play an instrument, are there chords that you naturally gravitate towards every time? Do you find that physically your hands want to take you to certain places every time, and then you have to kind of like push yourself out of that?
I really didn't think about this. So no, I don't think so.
No.
But in doing like singing stuff, I'm really more into singing than playing the piano. So this is
okay. I'm going to ask you another question with that.
Yeah.
As someone that can sing, right, and then plays a bit of piano, etc., do you ever get frustrated when you hit a piano, like because you've got a tune in your head and like you just struggle to find that chord? You just like, what chord is that?
Yeah, of course. Because it's not my main instrument, and I need to figure out stuff on the piano first, and then it's really getting I'm getting stuck and can't stay with the flow. It's also the thing why I wanted to write together with someone who is really good at his instrument, and I can just go with the flow, and
you can just go to them and go la da da dee.
Yeah.
And they go,
it's much easier to get.
And you're like, that's what I wanted. There you go. They just know. They just know. You just sing. They just do it.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
easy way forward.
kind of the thing.
Why do you have a chessboard on the wall and behind you? Is that for vertical chess? That's a great idea, by the way.
I
Except
did
all
it
the pieces fall
myself.
off. Yeah.
So I just like the chessboard motive. I don't know. I think it's calm and also poppy. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I like it.
Yeah, I just like it.
It's what we call a nice
no
bit of
bigger
gingham.
meaning.
It's a nice bit of gingham, and it looks like someone's fallen off of it. And from where I'm sat here, there's literally somebody's feet into a cake. Look at that.
Yeah, this
is that art?
That's the cake of my upcoming EP, "Swimming is Lame."
I love
also
that
did it
so
myself.
Much. Yes.
Yeah, and there's a Barbie deep diving into the cake.
So
and that's it's also the artwork of my EP actually. So this cake, and with "Swimming is Lame," I just wanted to say, deep dive into what you like, what you love, what is you, and don't try to be like everybody else, and do your own stuff, and don't be boring in doing it as everybody else.
I love that. I think you should photograph that and do some T-shirts with that on. Good. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, if I have the money for some more merch, I will do this.
Yeah, well, maybe you should auction off the cake, and then
already did that. I have a crowdfunding on now, and if somebody wants to have this really badly, you can get it.
How much? How much for the cake? Is there a starting fee for the cake then?
100 or something.
Oh, that's too cheap.
Yeah.
Folks, if you want that cake, just pan to show the cake a little bit in the background again. There we go. If you'd like that cake, that starting for that is at least £500. Right?
Okay.
£500 for the cake starting point. Let's see if we can get it to 1,000. That would be brilliant. Okay.
Fine. Done.
Done. Yeah. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Cool. We'll talk about that in a minute, because you are about to. You're saying you're just sending your stuff out for master, so we want to talk about that. Before we do that, I want to talk about you as a listener, because I can see records in the background, right?
There are a lot.
And we can see Lola up there. What's the one next? What's the one next to it?
That's Idols.
Idols
one of
and Lola.
The earlier ones.
Yeah.
I'm really obsessed with Rachel Chinoriri at the moment.
Oh, brilliant.
I love her. And I think my music is maybe the upcoming EP a bit inspired by her. It's somewhere there. But a lot of female
what is it about
artists.
her? She's got that kind of indie pop vibe going on, hasn't she? But I mean, it's just like it's a little bit different as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I heard one of her songs. What is it? Never Need Me, or it's Never Need Me. The first song I heard of her, and it hit me right at the moment, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. And what I also really love is a Black woman in the indie music, because that's also something that's special and new. What was new for me, since that moment, I just listened to every song. And she's been to the Reeperbahn Festival in Hamburg, which is a really cool festival. I live in Hamburg, so I went there to see her, and I was like blown away. She's really, really good and natural and cool. Love her style and music. Yeah.
Because people, and they shouldn't do, but people look at people and they stereotypically put them into maybe the kind of genre that they're going to make, right?
Yeah.
And people shouldn't do that. I think it's really important. Have you ever had anyone do that? Have you ever had anyone look at you and go, "Oh, I think you make sort of like Barbie pop," or I think you're like this, and you're like, "No, actually, I'm edgier than that."
I have this not with my music, but when people the first impression that people have of me is that I'm a bit shy or something, and I'm really the opposite of it. So you maybe at the beginning you just do conversations and you're not like, yeah, sometimes I need a bit time, but I always think that's weird because I'm not shy, and I'm that's something that happens sometimes. But
Right.
in the
Whereas
music,
actually
I
in
don't
real
know.
life, you're 100% energy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Really? Yes. Yeah. We can
Yeah.
see it in your music videos, right?
Yeah, the
You're
music,
you're there.
yeah. I really
Yeah.
love the upcoming EP. It's like more energy than the first two EPs. And I really want to bring that energy on stage, and yeah.
Yeah. Have you had to go out and buy special shoes for that? You know, that allow you to bounce comfortably for long periods of time. It's important. You've got to look
Oh,
after,
I
you know,
think,
you've got to look after your quads, right?
yeah, I think that the clothes and everything is just really cool, and like they really fit to the music and everything, and it's colorful and stuff. But I think it's not good for my feet. No, not
Is that
really.
that's a nice thing actually about being sort of a young musician, is it? That actually, unlike, you know, some of us, where when we go out to shops and we maybe like certain clothes, and we have to kind of put them back because, you know,
Yeah,
we're kind of reminded that you're going to be seen in public, right?
yeah.
I can remember years ago when I was a young musician, etc. It was great because I could literally wear anything I liked. I could literally go to any shop and go, yeah, I'm wearing that.
Yeah. I think I have this since I'm a child or something. When there was a birthday party or anything, I was always overdressed because I love to express myself with clothes. And my cousins or siblings, they were all like, "You really want to go there like that?" And I was, "Yeah, I really want to go there like that." And with the Veigh Malow project, it just got into the next level because, yeah, it's not an alter ego I built there, but it's kind of myself, but in a more expressive way. And I really love expressing myself with clothes and with makeup and stuff. And yeah, so
Yeah,
I get this, but I think
yeah.
people should just wear and do and be whatever they want to be.
No, totally. Have you managed to get any sponsorship yet from any clothing companies or any makeup companies? You need to. If you haven't
Yeah,
already, you have to do it. Yeah.
I'd love to, but I think I'm a little bit too small
Oh,
in the
come
artist.
on.
Yeah, how do I get some sponsorship from
Honestly, you
such?
just do you know what? It's as simple as asking. It's
Okay,
really as simple. Yes, it really is.
I'll
It's as simple as
try.
it's as simple as asking. I've mentioned it on here before. When I was in a band in the 90s,
Mhm.
we were a band called the Colourful People. We were sponsored by Global Hypercolor. It was that clothing that changed color as you wore it, right?
Yeah,
We literally just wrote to them and said, "We are called the Colourful People. You do colourful clothing. Clothe us,"
let's
and they
do it.
did. Yeah,
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, I think in this day and age, you just got to ask. You know,
Yeah.
you just got to say, I represent you, right? In terms of like the vibe that I give off, right? So many people are going to see me out there, right? Just big it up, lie about the numbers, and then there you go.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have,
Everybody, fake it till you make it. Honestly,
yeah, I
it's
have, I don't know the word. I have to look it up maybe, but there is a small shop where you can do trousers, like when it's too big, they do it smaller. How is
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah,
called?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like haute couture type thing. They fit it to you.
They just, yeah, fitted that to your figure. And I just bought some uh, sorry, I bought some textiles, what is it?
Textiles, like fabric.
Fabric, thanks.
Yeah.
Fabric that
Yeah.
that were really crazy, and I bring it to the dude, and he just did some trousers for me that were perfect for music videos and stuff. And now every time I don't find the right thing in the internet or something, I just bring it to him, and I love it. That's like, well, nobody else has this trousers or this.
You should collab with him, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, he could build a whole business based on
Yeah.
that. I think it's cool. But no, I think you should. I think you need to try it. I think, you know, if you see a bag that you like or whatever, or you see some little thing that you really like on that side of things, you just need to go to that shop and go, look.
All right.
Right, I'm kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do it.
And I'm certainly going to be a bigger deal in a minute. So just you know, see what we can do there. Even if they give you a big discount, that's great. Eh? Do you know what I mean?
Cool.
Just you've got to save money where it is. So listen, so you're on the verge of putting an album together. Is that right? You're on the verge of getting something cut, or is it's going to be an album or an EP?
It's the third EP, because an album would have been too expensive.
Right.
But yeah, the next step would be an album after the third EP, definitely.
Well, we're going to make that happen, I feel.
Yeah.
So the third EP is on its way now to the masters. That's gonna come out. In what formats is that gonna come out as? What's that gonna look like?
It's gonna come out like online and vinyl. On vinyl, and yeah, it's
beautiful.
really, it's getting so beautiful. And the EP is coming out on June 20th, so really soon, actually. Yeah, and I'm really excited to put this stuff out, because it's the best I ever did.
I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. I really am. I'm excited, really excited. What color's the vinyl? Is it just standard black at this stage, or did you manage to get
like a light rosé.
Oh,
it's really, really beautiful. Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah,
really nice. We're really selling
this. This really nice cake on it.
It's got that cake which you could own, and then it's a vinyl. And where people are going to be able to get this? Where, off of your website, or where are they getting it?
I actually don't have a website yet.
Well, we need to sort that, don't we?
Yeah, definitely. But as I do everything on my own, I don't have a label or something. So step by step. But you can get the vinyl over Shopify, which is linked to my Spotify. And you can also just write me a message, and I send it to you.
I like that. That was almost a little rhyme there. Yeah. It's on Shopify, which is linked to my Spotify. You almost went into a rap. Can you rap? Have you ever rapped?
Not really, no. I'd like to.
You'd like to?
There's some German rap songs I learned when I was, I don't know, 13. But yeah, it's not good. So
no. They're not good, or you're not good?
Maybe both.
But look, you can tell. Look, there's only a few people listening now, a few thousand. So look, tell people out there. Have you ever, in your spare time, when you're sort of in the kitchen making some pasta or whatever, do you ever like just go into a little rap? Do you ever just like see things and go, oh yeah, bunch of tissues over there, so I just don't care, like a spitting lyrics, like I'm Fred Astaire on the dance floor? Do you just do that?
You mean that I just do that? No, but
you don't ever freestyle just for the sake of it?
I always listen to music when I cook, and I sing along. But no,
do you
just freestyle rapping? No, never.
No. What sort of music do you listen to when you cook? Is there anything in particular that is that just what you would normally listen to, or do you sort of go off into like musicals or anything like that?
Or it depends on the day I had. When I also do like singing lessons and stuff, and when I had a long day with singing students, I'm a bit done with the pop stuff, and I do some more rock.
Rock.
Yeah, rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's really, I don't know.
What, cheesy rock? Are we
No,
like, you know?
I really like Biffy Clyro, so
Oh,
they are
right.
like,
Cool.
yeah, really love
So
them.
do you see they're playing Glastonbury this year?
No, but I
Yeah.
saw them in Edinburgh,
Yeah.
2016, I think, over Sylvester, New Year's Eve. They played in a park. It was fucking cold, but it was really cool. And I also saw them 2 times in Hamburg when they played here.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're great.
Fantastic band.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to perhaps seeing them back with another album. It's been a little while now. They seem to have a little spate, didn't they, where they were like literally releasing stuff quite quickly, and it was like, whoa, can't really keep up with you. And then he went off. The singer went off to do the sort of heavier album with someone else, where he was basically.
Really?
Yeah, have you not seen that? Where he was
No.
basically screaming. He wasn't singing; he was screaming. It was just really quite cool.
Yeah, I'm not much into screaming, so
I think he just needed it as therapy. I think he just needed to get that off his chest, get that out of the way.
All right.
You know, have you ever thought about that? Have you ever, like, with your own music? I mean, you mentioned, like, if you've had a day of like teaching people to sing or whatever, sometimes you need headspace wise to get into a different music. Have you ever thought, do you know what? I'm just going to go and write a song over here, which is completely and utterly not me, right? I'm not going to release it, but I'm just gonna do it just to get that out. Have you ever thought about that?
Not really, because I think I don't really have the time to do music I won't release. Because
maybe when you're older.
Maybe when I'm older. And actually, I think the songs, I had different bands now. So before Veigh Malow, I had some jazz soul stuff, and I did really different music in my musical life till now. So and also the Veigh Malow stuff is different from the first EP to the third now. So
yeah. Is there ever a type of music we won't ever hear from you, Veigh?
There will be no metal.
No metal.
No, and there will be no German music, I think, because I'm from South Germany and we have a really strong accent there.
Yeah.
And it would be strange not... I think, I don't know, but
no Austrian yodeling or anything like that.
No. Nothing like that.
that could be interesting, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could.
That could be interesting. We've literally just had, obviously, the European Song Contest, Eurovision. Yeah. Is that something you would ever do, or do you feel like that's a nail in the coffin for any musician doing it? I just love sort of a non-British opinion of that. I just wonder whether we should just give up now. Really,
I think it could be a push for the career, of course, but I also think you kind of sell your soul.
I think so.
Yeah, and no. I get that kind of question a lot. So there are different shows where you can do stuff like this, and why don't you sing there? And and I'm like, they have really cruel contracts and stuff. So no, I don't think so.
What's the next step for you? Is it securing like a decent support slot with somebody like Rachel or someone like that? I immediately I see you getting salivating there.
Insane. Actually, we just play our first summer shows in Germany, actually. So there were like a few support gigs for now, but it's not something big coming up for now. But I'd love to tour around Europe with some bigger bands. Actually, I don't care if it is the fit with the genre or anything. I just want to get the experience to get this out and to play with my band. And yeah.
Where would you most like to go to? Where, you know, if you've like looked on like online at people playing gigs around Europe or whatever, where are some of the hot spots where you thought, oh, I'd love to go there?
So I think the UK is a really cool place for my music. I'd love to play there, but I also think it's really hard to get to you guys. So yeah, because you're out of Europe now, and I think it's hard to get the instruments.
Well, we're thinking about coming back though. We're thinking about coming back.
Yeah, I'd love it. Yeah. Come back, please.
Come back.
Yeah, I think the UK would be really, really cool, but also I'd love to play in Paris or Amsterdam. I think these are also cities that are kind of cool to play. But for now, I just want to get the music out and to play, and wherever it is, I take it.
I'm not fast, but I want to play your place. Thank you so much for coming on today. Talking a little bit about music.
Yeah, it was my first interview in English, actually. So
and you've done brilliantly.
Thanks.
You've done brilliantly.
Thank you.
Your English is better than mine.
Doubt it.
There you go. Well, no, absolutely. I just talk this weird kind of double Dutch. But your English was absolutely, and you understood every single word that I was saying.
Yeah,
which was
happy
marvelous.
about it.
Oh, do you know what? I honestly, I look at people around the world who understand English and it's not their first language with absolute awe, because I am useless when it comes to other languages. I try my hardest. I go on the little app with the bird, you know, the one where it tweets at you and tells you off because you're not spending enough time on it. It just drives me nuts. And I learn a few words, but I always get confused as to like, why am I learning like the cat has gone in the restaurant? Do you know what I mean? Where is this going? Where is this going to be relevant? Yeah, it's not going to be relevant to me.
No.
So look, we look forward to hearing this EP. If folks want to bid on the cake, pre-order the EP and whatever, they can do all of that now via your link, yes, on your Instagram.
Yes.
They should do it. You should do it. Yes.
Yeah.
We've got to make this happen. This is going to be fabulous. I think the rest of 2025 is going to be an amazing year for you. We are going to push it that you get this support slot with Rachel as well. Yes. We're going to tag her into the interview.
Oh, that would be.
She's a lovely person. I'm sure she will absolutely, once she's heard some of your music, she will absolutely want to get you on board.
Yeah, maybe.
No, there's no maybe about
it.
I really think.
Let's do it, Rachel.
Folks, if you've watched this over the next few days, when this goes out and the clips go out and whatever, please just keep tagging Rachel into it and say, Rachel, take her on the tour with you. Please do it. Just comment, right?
Yes.
Make it happen, right? Because that'd be marvelous. All your dreams will come true. And I'd come to see that as well. I'd absolutely come to see that as a show. That would just be phenomenal.
Yeah. Right.
You see, everybody wants that. Everybody wants that.
All right, then.
Folks.
Let's do it.
Veigh Malow. No, remember, it's Malow, even though there's no R. It's the same as Flitwick in the UK, right? That's spelt differently from how it sounds. All right. But that's how it is. This has been my music. This has been us. If you've really enjoyed this, then please do go and share it with more people so that people hear the artist that's been on today and they enjoy their music and they share their music more. If you could please go and support, buy the cake, £500. That's what you should be giving as a starting fee. And please do comment when you see the post going out, and let's get that support slot that we're all hoping for. We will be back sometime soon with more of my music. Until then, from both of us, bye for now.
Bye bye.